Okay, folks, Bill from Little White Dory out here on puppy patrol. We decided, hey, it's that time, and we should come out and do a little update. Not much has changed since the last update. I think it's funny to call them updates. I don't know who I'm updating. And, we've had some frosts. We've had some snow. The garlic is doing well. Everything's standing up nice. We've got, I say, decent enough growth. I don't know if Rob Sapper Gardener, if you got yours in earlier, is that why you have more growth, or do you have? It could, quite frankly, be much more fertile soil. Because as I look at mine now, they're hard to see. They're I don't want to say anemic, but they're not bodacious. How's that word for winter? They're all there. No sign of browning or anything like that in the leaves because of frost. So I'm assuming then that means the cold weather that we've had is not causing damage. And January being our coldest month here, we should, we're coming up on halfway through, and they don't say anything in the near future for nasty weather where we are. We'll get our weather, but it won't be terrible. And if it snows, I don't think it's a big deal. I think the snow's fine. Still haven't cleaned up the back of the garage here. I don't know. I have to come up with a plan for this building or this structure. I want to build something more permanent, but the town will have an opinion about that. And let's see. We're going to head over to the chickens. The good news there, our chickens, like a lot of others I've seen on YouTube. It's funny. I noticed that several of the channels that I watch that have chickens had commented how little their chickens are producing this year. That they went into like a hard, winter season after molts or, whatever. And that they really got down to having 20 chickens and then getting virtually no eggs every day. So, let's turn a little perspective here on the garlic. The chickens look at it every day. They want to see it. And hello, ladies. Boy, it's good to hear all this noise. Tells me that they're active. They've been for 2.5, almost 3 months, not producing anything. So, with that said, they just recently, like a week ago, slowly came up to production. I'd say within a week, and I was able to give away half a dozen eggs already. So, yeah, they're looking all right. Everything's looking pretty good in here. Bedding is nice and dry. The water's full. Food is, I see food. And they're all out and about. Hey, ladies. Sorry to keep you in a little later than usual. And I don't know what you're looking for, but I think there's a lot of ladies walking around with their legs crossed right now, especially this young white lady. Oops, we had a little sudden break there. This is Zippy, my only white egg layer, who lost a feather apparently. And I think she's cranky because she probably needs to lay an egg. But let's go take a look. Maybe she's already laid her egg. I'm not sure. I don't remember if she had one yesterday or not. But I think we joked that it was a day off for her, which she doesn't take very many once she's in production. So as I come in here, you can see I have a power running here. In and out. It comes out down. And we have the heated base. And that, keeps this from freezing. So they've got that. They've got that, which is really just extra. It freezes up, but for when it's defrosted and something comes out, they have an extra source if they need it. And again, another one up here that it freezes, but it doesn't break when it freezes, so I just leave it. Food situation, we have one feeder here because I was having a problem where Hello, ladies. Boy. Don't let me interrupt your day. So let's see, we've got a decoy in here. It's a golf ball. Apparently none of them rough around the golf today. Let's see. They sound like they want to get out on the course. So we've got our food. Hello there. This is Fluffy. Fluffy's a very precocious little young girl. Well, bless you. That's Hootie. Hey, Hootie. Hey. What do you got there? You got a cold? All right. Well, take care of yourself. Make sure it doesn't turn into bird flu. Hey, what are you doing, Buffy? And that is, let's see, I always gotta look and see. That's Nubbins. And behind her is Hootie again. Over here, we have Babka, one of our Polish hens, who's, I want to say confused, but she lives up to the Polish stigma. The white one right here is Zippy, a little dirty butt. The one looking in on the left there, just coming in, is Luna. And let's see, out in the back there next to Babka, in the black and white stripes, is Sandy. Who's making all the noise? Is that you, Cleopatra? That's Cleopatra, Zippy, and Sandy out there. So that's the inventory. I think I got everybody. If I didn't, sorry, girls. But, you know, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and number 9 is walking around somewhere. I saw her. All right, we can see that the coop, let's take a look in the coop here. I think they're happy that I shook the feeder a little bit. But let's take a look and see what's going on in here. All right, nothing much. I have to do a clean out in there soon. It's a part deep bedding, part container system. All right, ladies, I'm going to come out of here because apparently you guys need some space to do what you need to do. Well, that's interesting. So we have for some time questioned whether or not Babka was actually a bob and whether it could be a rooster. Now, she was just making more noise than I've ever heard her make. Here she goes. What's the matter there, Babka? Huh? You want to lay an egg? Or are you a male? I don't know. There's Sandy and Babka, the Polish hens, with an asterisk. Hopefully no roosters. And they are going to head out and do their thing for the day. They just kind of mosey around, poking and kicking and scratching, and they'll get their free range time out now. Some of the older girls here, Luna and Zippy, the two at the water right now, are my two oldest girls. They're both about 5 years old. Zippy, the white one, still lays a really large, like 70 to 75 gram egg every day, like clockwork. Luna has a cream-colored egg, but I don't know if I'm getting any more from her. She's a black Australorp, or allegedly is, and if she is, she should be producing a lot more. But she's kind of slowed down. She's such a happy chicken that you can't complain. And then there's this little girl right here, Fluffy, who's a very friendly girl. And I don't know if she's laying. I have two others that are similar breed called the Black Asian from Tractor Supply. Let's see, there's the one out here, and then there's this one over here. And they are not prolific layers, that's for sure. Because they're not even 2 years old yet. You don't say, Babka. Babka, please tell me that that's because you got to lay an egg and not because you're trying to crow. If anybody's watching and knows what a Polish rooster sounds like before they're getting their full crow out, let me know. I don't know if that's what they sound like. I'm not allowed to have roosters around here. I would let one stay potentially until someone complained, but I wouldn't want to push it. And I wouldn't want to have to make it, well, I guess if I was going to deal with the town and they had a checklist, I wouldn't mind taking that off the checklist and say, okay, I'll get rid of the rooster. But I don't want to invite the town into the backyard anytime soon. All right, we're going to head out. Go see what the dog Wonder is up to, because he's curious as heck as to what these birds are making all the racket about. But he hasn't bothered them yet. He comes in here, but he hasn't really dodged after them. I think he will, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alrighty, Gumbo. Say goodbye to everybody, would you? Do something, Gumbo. Do something like America's Funniest Videos, or something that will go viral so we can, sort of write you off. We spend our money on you, but you paid off. Yeah, that's it. You pretty much do a good job of just standing and looking and sniffing. Alrighty, Gumbo. You go sniff away. Bye-bye. He saw little birdies. That's so funny. I didn't see what he saw. Oh well. So much for my theory about him not having interest in birds. Although the chickens are bigger and I think he's afraid of them. Okay, Gumbo. You have a good day. Bye-bye.